Well, hey y'all, how you doing? I'm back with probably the most adorable release I've seen in so long, and I actually didn't pick this up for me. I picked it up for my daughter. Fun little story. When she was in kindergarten and first grade, she would wake up every morning. She was a little particular, and she liked to get up a lot earlier than everyone else, and she would watch Lilo and Stitch every morning before school. So this movie holds a special place in my heart, and I wanted to pick it up for her. And because she's been staying with me this week, we played with it, and I wanted to tell you guys about it. So if you're interested in the new Lilo and Stitch release from Wet n Wild, stick around and we'll talk about it.
And I've been chilling, watching the ocean with you, baby, up with a slow motion.
So I did not pick up the whole collection. I picked up both palettes, the brushes, the sponge, and one of the glosses, or what I thought was a gloss. So on launch day, I showed up at Ulta around 11:30 a.m. and I said, "Do you guys have the new Wet n Wild release yet?" And they said, "Well, we haven't seen anything." So the manager went in the back and looked, and they brought it out for me. So I got first dibs at my Ulta. So the first thing that I picked up was the Catchin' Waves sponge and brush set. And everything's used already, so I'm going to show you what it looks like before. But I will give you a little close-up. We did use everything. But here we have the little sponge with Stitch. It's a great sponge. It's very, very dense, like a beauty blender. It feels very much like a beauty blender. And it's very squishy. It gets really big. Love the shape. It's just like the other Wet n Wild sponge. And then it comes with a little surfboard that says Stitch. And it's actually for cleaning your brushes. If you can see, it's got the ridges on it and a little well right here. But yeah, that's for cleaning your brushes or your sponge, and that's such a cute little set. Adorable, great sponge. Next, I did pick up the brush set, and if you can hear my little grandson in the background, he's talking and running down the hall. So the brush set came with 3 brushes, and it's got the little glitter, and there's pineapples in it, and ukuleles, and it's just so stinking cute. So it comes with this little kind of packer brush, blender. It's a multi-purpose brush, and I thought it was a good choice. Next, we have the little highlighting brush. Wet n Wild's brushes are so good for the price. So we have a little highlighting brush. And then this one is my favorite. It's just a great all-around powder brush. And this actually has some weight to it. So it's a very good powder brush, bronzer brush, blush brush. I'm glad I picked this one up for her because I think all 3 of these can do more than one job. And they're very soft. The density is nice, especially on the powder brush. So glad I got these. So next we picked up the Hula Honey Glow Face Palette. And there's Stitch on there doing his little hula. They did a little better with this one because this is a much deeper shade than they have put in them before. But the little pan embossings are so cute. And again, I have used them. There's a little ukulele. This one says aloha, a flower, and then the outline of Stitch. So I'll swatch these for you. So this one you're barely going to be able to see because it's my shade of bronzer. Let me turn it down a little bit. That's a little better. Okay, so we have this. We have the second bronzer shade. We have this highlight / bronzer. That would be a beautiful highlight on deeper skin. And then we have this goldy kind of champagne-y highlighter. And I was able to use all 4 powders as something. This would actually make a great eyeshadow palette. This deeper highlighty shade makes a beautiful body bronzer. So I did use it for that, just to, especially if you're a little uneven. I am wearing the highlight. I am wearing the bronzer. And it is the end of the day. I've had this makeup on all day and it's stayed pretty well. I'm pretty satisfied with the staying power of it, and the powders are really smooth. They're a little powdery. There is kick up in the pan with the bronzers, but I don't mind that. So this was definitely a win for me, even as a little 4-pan eyeshadow palette. I think it's adorable. It would be great to take on vacation. I did pick up one of what I thought was a gloss. Well, it is a gloss, but it's their, I've never seen this formula. It's called their Wet Lip Oil Gloss. and it is more like a gloss. I picked up the shade Get the Scoop, which was this little mauve-y moment. It's kind of watermelon color. Really pretty. It does have some pigment, so it's a great one just to throw over some lip liner. I really want to get more shades of this formula. It's really, really good. It has a little bit of a light fruity smell, not anything obnoxious or chemically smelling. So I was very impressed with this. Like I said, I want to get some more. And then finally, I did pick up the Ohana palette. And this was just too cute to pass up. I will leave a link up here, wherever it goes, to my little Twin Stars review that I did. That was not a good time. So I was a little hesitant, but I loved this little color story. Thought it was so cute. You've got all the little pan embossings. It's just so adorable. I feel like there's a couple formulas in here. There is this sequined shade where you kind of have a matte with those sequins in it. There's satin, there's shimmers, and I'm really happy to report there's only one glitter in here. So what I'm gonna do is cut to 3 looks that I did and how that went. And we will come back and I will give you my final thoughts about this.
And I've been chillin', watching the ocean with you. Baby, up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our cloudlands when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the monsoon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding. 'Cause you got me holding. 'Cause you got me holding. And I'll be running, possessed by a low voodoo. Fired up like a wolf on a full moon. And we're stuck in a la land. The tides will turn without us. And I'll be killing time like I might be a cartoon. Take it in real life like haiku. I know we got the good vibes when pieces fall right into place. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding. 'Cause you got me holding. 'Cause you got me holding. Play me like a bass guitar. Simmer down and mess me up. Tripping like I'm Jimmy at Woodstock. Drive me around in your red Ford. Shivers down my spinal cord. 'Cause you got me holding. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding.
Here we go again. Trying hard, but you wanna be my friend. Ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. Here we go again. call my bluff, I'ma be here till the end. I'm the one you ride, I'm the one you ride to. If you don't wanna change, ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. If you don't wanna change, I can help you out, 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 I can help you out. Here we go again. Time is up and I'm calling up my friends. Ain't no wonder why, ain't no wonder right to. Here we go again. Call me up and you wanna be my friend. I'm the one you ride, I'm the one you ride to. If you
Okay, I really enjoyed the looks I was able to come up with, and again, I've had this on all day, no fading, still holding up really well. I have to say, I had a completely different experience with this palette than I did the Little Twin Stars. That was lacking pigment, it was just so powdery, and while these are a little powdery, they're nothing like that palette. And actually, I was surprised. The only shade I had trouble with was this blue right here. And it was just a little, it wanted to blend away. It was kind of like that palette, the experience I had with that palette. But you are able to build it up if you put on a more wet or tacky base. If I swatch it, you can kind of tell. It's just, that one wasn't that great. So when I went for the darker blue, I was like scared. But that one, actually, it was awesome. And I know blues, purples, they're all a little harder to make, but that one worked out really well. They do stain a little bit. I used cleansing balm and it came right off though. So there we have the peach and the yellow. There's this formula in here that feels more chunky. It's this brown one right here. And I have to say, I really, really like that formula. They need to stick with that one. It's really good. Others in here, like I said, more of a satin. Just a little more satiny, but they still have a sheen. So overall, do I recommend this? I'm gonna say, if you like the aesthetic of this and you think you would use it, I think it's definitely worth it, especially again, if you use a more tacky, wetter base. If you're somebody that sets your eye base, I don't think you'll like this. This is not really one that plays well with setting your eye base first. But if you don't, and you use an eye primer, this will be fine. I love the color story. I love the two looks I got and the just neutral look I got today. So I do recommend this, and this is just so cute. But I think my favorite thing, I mean, I liked everything, but what I think I would get the most use out of is definitely the face palette and the lip oil. This, I say definitely. This is well worth it. Stitch on it is just so cute. They're great neutral bronzers. They just have the perfect amount of warmth without being orange. Love this, again, love this shimmer. You know, when I saw this shimmer bronzer, I was like, I don't know how I would use that. And then when I tried it on my chest and thought about this in terms of an eye palette, if you like a neutral eye, you've got everything covered right here. So I was super excited to get this for my daughter. I was super excited that she was just thrilled to have it. I was super excited she was thrilled to have it. She needed some new makeup, so this was great for her. So if you did want to give this as a gift, I would say do it. You can get the whole PR kit for 74 bucks, I think. And I'm very happy I had a completely different experience this time. Something I did like from the last release was their eyeliners. They did a blue, a pink, and a blue, pink, yellow, and a white. The yellow is actually a gold. And I did not pick up this launch's eyeliners, but I would say grab them because Wet n Wild makes a good eyeliner, a good eye pencil. Stays on the waterline. I have watery eyes and they do really well on me, so you may enjoy those. But I think I may have to go pick up the other two colors of the lip oil because I didn't know they made lip oil and I really, really like the formula. Alright, you guys, hopefully things will be getting back to normal soon and I can upload a little more. Like I said, I used to do 2 to 3 videos a week. Now it's been about once a week and I really miss it. So I'm gonna start batch filming so that I can get more videos out to you guys. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for the comments. When you leave me a comment, you have no idea how much it helps me. When you hit the like button, it helps. And I appreciate each and every one of you 700 and something beautiful people. I hope you will come back again. As always, take care of yourself and each other, and I will see you again next time. Mahalo!